Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my next quote of the day. Today we have a quote from Louisa May Alcott, and the topic is hope. I love the topic of hope, as you may know, and there's an awful lot of great quotes on that topic. And so this is one of them from Louisa May Alcott. She said this: "Far away there in the sunshine are my highest aspirations. I may not reach them, but I can look up and see their beauty, believe in them, and try to follow them." I love this quote. Far away, there in the sunshine are my highest aspirations. Do you have high aspirations? Do you know what they are? Are they out there in the bright sunshine? You know, most of us are so busy just living our lives and getting by that we don't have any bright aspirations out there in the sunshine. We just want to, work at our jobs and get enough money to keep us plenty of food on the table and a nice house, a nice roof over our head, and maybe a little extra time for a vacation here or there, or a few hobbies maybe. That's what becomes our whole life. There are no beautiful aspirations out there on the sunshine. And if they are, they're just kind of hobbies that we enjoy. And well, I try and get good at that. And do you have any really high aspirations that are out there? Kind of hard to reach, but they are beautiful and they're shining in this glorious light. Do you have anything like that in your life? Would you like to? I can guarantee that if you do, if you'll search for something like that, and I have a video on those things right here, you might check it out. But then she says, I may not reach them, but I can look up and see their beauty. And, I have more aspirations than I will reach in my life, but I do see them, and they do motivate me. And one of the ways I think about it is climbing to the top of the mountain. And it is really, really important to see the goal and always to have it in mind. But as I'm climbing this mountain, this is just a visual thing that helps me. Maybe you have a completely different one. Every so often, I stop on the side of the mountain, look at the top, then turn around and look at the amazing beauty around me. Look at the amazing beauty where I'm standing right now. I'm surrounded by these tall mountains. I'm in a valley, and they're just gorgeous. And if you're halfway up, you can look down at the valley, and you can look around at the other mountains, and you can think, wow, this is stunningly beautiful. And you can look back at the bottom of the valley and the trail you've come up on, and you think, man, I've come a long ways. And then you turn around and you look at the top of the mountain where you want to get, and you think, but I got a long ways to go. Man, I've loved this climb. I'll keep going. So you've got to keep that goal in mind, but you've also always got to keep aware of just how far you've come. Stop every so often and look back and see, man, that's where I started. It has been hard, hard, hard to get to where I am today, but it was so worth it. And I would really love to get there, and I'm going to keep trying. But even if I don't, I've come this far, and I am very happy and pleased about that. And maybe think to yourself, like she said, I may not reach them, but I can look up and see their beauty. And I can look up, I can look around and see the beauty around me, and I can think of how wonderful it is that I've come this far and seen all this beauty. And I'll work hard and I'll reach the top. I may not reach it today, but I'll be back and I will reach this given enough time and determination. I will reach the top and see the stunning beauty that's everywhere around me. Believe in them. I may not reach them, but I can look up and see their beauty and believe in them and try to follow them. So I'll keep following a path. I'll believe in the beauty I am following, the highest aspirations of my life. And really, for you and I, that means the highest aspirations of the human being I can become. This beautiful creature that feeds and nourishes all around it, and that people come to me and they're drawn to me because of all the pure love and joy that they see in me. I can have this high aspiration of who I can be and what I can become. And you can see it, and you can hold on to it, and you can keep moving every day towards it. And every so often might be months, might be years. Stop and look back and think, yeah, man, I have come so far. I'm so far away from that person I used to be. I'm so, so grateful. But then you can look ahead and see, I can be more. I can become more. I'm going to keep moving. That's hope. That's hope. That's seeing a goal, setting your heart and your mind on it, and keep plugging away. It can be a trotting journey. It can be a troublesome, difficult journey. But this goal, this crown of jewels, this magnificent thing you have set your sight on becoming, keep at it. It's worth it. And what is the thing that keeps us from it? It's this screaming, yelling ego in our heart that says, who cares about nourishing people? Let's get a better car. That's what it says. And then we get all distracted because we want a better car. We want a bigger house. We want a better job. We want to make more money. We want more stuff. I want this newest 100-inch TV. I got to have it. So the screaming ego says, oh, forget all that. I don't care about any of that. I'm not going to serve other people. Let's take care of us. That's what keeps you from the aspiration. First, what keeps you is you don't ever get it. You don't get that vision, that goal. You don't see the beauty in what you can become. You'll never make the journey if you don't see that and have it as a goal. You have to know where you're going before you're going anywhere. So instead, the ego screams and you listen and you set your sights on a raise at work, a newer, better wife or husband, a newer, better boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. Just whatever it is that it speaks to your heart at that moment, and it'll speak different things at different moments. That speaks to you, and you chase after that. You've got to start seeing what's truly valuable and what's truly important. And you got to kind of quiet the ego. That's this whole channel's about, this effort to quiet the screaming ego so it doesn't scream so much. And that through that quietness can come this beautiful crown that you want and that you can become. This thing of beauty, this thing that feeds and nourishes the people around you. And the people around you come to you because they're drawn to you because of who you are and what you are at your core. That's something you can be and do. Quiet the ego, develop a loving heart, develop that loving heart. Let that love that's already in you, you don't have to find it. The seed's there. The seed's ready to bloom. That love wants to come out. It's dying to come out. It can't get out through this rock hard ego. Let that ego break and the love to come out. And man, you are going to have an amazing life. So I better stop. I hope you got something out of this little quote. Find the aspiration out there in the sunshine that you were called on this earth to attain. Set determinedly to find it and let nothing stand in your way. So if you got anything out of this little talk, I hope maybe you'll consider liking it, hitting that thumbs up button, maybe subscribing. Why not? And tell some of your friends. I found this channel that speaks to me. Not always, but sometimes. And maybe he'll speak to you. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next Quote of the Day. See you then.
For deeper dives into psychology and philosophy, check out our YouTube channel, The Examine Life Daily, and check out our Nomadic YouTube channels. Bob is at CheapRVLiving, Autumn is at Autumn and Chloe, and our editor Robert is at Frontier Van Life.